Hello, and today we're just doing a gaming and live stream, and we're just gonna play Happy Wheels because Happy Wheels is better. Let me know what other games are available in like I keep forgetting about the audio. Show screen, window. There we go. Honestly, I have to go on my no, which one? I gotta go on my iPad, but keep the volume low because I know for sure that the audio thing is just gonna go crazy nuts. There we go. So how do I? Anyways, I'm just gonna play games. Lawn mower. Like, so you're just putting this. It's just gonna get like those stuff. Which game to play? Actually, no. Hang on. Let me just. I gotta like put this screen full screen because I'm barely getting any.
Oh God!
There we go. Now go, fat Larry. Go, Larry. Oh, you fat guy. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Jump. Jump. Come on. Come on. Yay! That's not. Pogo fight. I gotta spam this thing just to know. Okay, and yes. Am I gonna land it? Nope, I just off the map. Looks like I actually have to do the Octopogo fight. So, damn it, I died. Ooh, damn it, I died. And he dead. Why does that guy sound like the goddamn Doodle Bob from SpongeBob? From the Doodle episode.
He's dead.
You can make it! Oh, no! The finger's right there! I fell off the map. You know what? Screw this one. Oh, you gotta. And he did. he dead for sure. Nope, get it off. Get this thing. Get this. There we go. It's off now. Wait, is my mic on? Okay, my mic on. Hello, Maloney, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, there we go. The butcher knife is out, and he did. I tell you, he did. He's working for the boss, and it's always Santa. Wait. There's a guy called Gray still plays that used to play Happy Wheels. In that I know this game. Just call me Mel. That's okay, Mel. I'm watching memes right now just to listen to stuff. I need to get a Halls because I have a sore throat. And sometimes sore throats bug the crap out of me. I can't cuss or anything because one, I'm not in school because, well, you know why? Because sore throat means sickness. But another thing, I know freaking one of the students at school, which let's just call him the butter. And you guys say, oh, what do you call him? Like a weird type of food thing. The reason why I say butter because he's always butting in situations where he shouldn't. And thank God I'm not friends with him anymore. And yet he tries to take this blame on us. And let me tell you something that what happened. So 2 months ago, actually no, like last year, I was friends with that butter. And what happened was that he knew what not to do. He was like, doing like some adult things, like, not doing things what you shouldn't do. Actually mind your own business. And for a fact, he doesn't like, here's ask. And if I give an answer, he understands that answer. Oh God, no! There, out of his misery. So anyways, as I was saying, but until like 2 months ago, he just did things that just got me upset. Like what he did was, in fact, how do you say this? I don't know how to say it exactly, but what he did was, let you know, he brings his own toys when I go to school, and I do the same as well. But here's the thing. Since he brings his own toys, I win. But anyways, as I was saying, in school, he starts like grabbing my toys when he has his own toys, and he's been doing that for like 2 weeks. And once the last day of that second week came, he got punched in the face because he got one of my toys, and yet he bit a student because he was touching his toy. And later on, I just talked to him about it, and yet he says, "Oh, my autistic came in," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." But here's the thing: when I make excuses, he immediately says, "That's a terrible excuse." But one thing I remembered, like last year, or even like at the last school year, he knew what not to do. And so when I told him about this, he said it again. "Oh, my autistic came in," and I told him, "That's a terrible excuse," and I died. And after that, he gets mad at me, thinking that he's the one that should be saying it. And thinks that, "Oh, I'm not going to say it, you can say it." after this, I got upset with him, so I just told him everything I didn't like what he did. I told him he does this type of things, gets into conversations that he should not be in, always doesn't mind his own business. And yet later on, I told him that. Hang on, I gotta lower this volume. Shit. As I was saying, actually, hand. I should not. There we go. As I was saying, the student at the school, Butter, he wouldn't mind his own business. He wouldn't do that, and after I told him all that, he's all like, and he screamed, like shouting, like the entire school, like not entire school, but you could actually hear if you're like, like across from the school if you live in a house. And I said, scream all you want, because one thing, it ain't gonna fix what you did. And he tells me to shut up. And I said, you're not the boss of me, because one thing, you always never listen. And yet when we try to give you polite words, you still don't mind your own business. After that, I just had enough. So, like last week, this Butter said that he got me upset because I was goofing around. And yet one thing, he immediately says, ask the teacher, hey teacher, do you think me or Adam's gonna get a job? And after he says that, I just didn't like at all. And then on Monday, I told what happened, and I also told Matt Kraft Lopez, which I told him that I'm not gonna be at school when it's my birthday, which is that says like five days. And when I mean 5 days, I mean 5 days left until like my birthday comes. And what happened was that after I said that, he's like, oh, okay. So when Monday starts and I see Jeremy and Matt Kraft Lopez comes into my classroom, just, goof around. And I said, hey, Matthew, remember what I said, like, on YouTube? And he asked me, like, what you said. And I said, like, with the gift you're going to give me or whatever it is going to be, give it to me on Friday, which it was this Friday, but unfortunately I'm at home, so I might ask it for, like, a Monday or Tuesday, because Wednesday I'm not going to be at school. And he asked me, okay, but can you tell me why? And I said, well, the reason why is right in front of you. Like, you're most likely right behind you. And he looked at Jeremy, and he asked him what he did. He said, oh, he did nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay, so saying, oh, am I or you going to get a job just because I was, like, being a classroom clown? The moment he heard that, he just didn't say anything at all. And I told this to one of my teachers, and let you know, she doesn't like what students do when it's in her classroom. So what happened was that I told what happened, and I asked her if she remembered those 2 weeks. We asked her if she. Oh crap! I exploded. I asked her if she remembered when Butter bit one of the students at the school because he was touching his toy, and then he got punched in the face because of me because he grabbed my toy. She remembers, and yet she was upset because one thing that she said it was childish for him to do that, and I said yeah, and he understood what not to do for like when I first met him. And after that, yesterday there was a big argument downstairs in art class, which art class starts every Mondays and Wednesdays. And what happened was that, I was about to say his actual name, but Butter, he I was doing something. Like Fernando was saying something. Yeah, sorry, not Fernando. We're just gonna call him. We're just gonna call him Gabriel Ingles or Fluffy because he looks like Gab. So Fluffy, in fact, was saying obnoxious things, and what happened was that, in fact, what happened was that he was saying something funny, and I was actually laughing. So he was laughing at I was laughing what he was saying because he was saying something really funny. Until Jeremy just said, "Hey, can you just shut up?" And I'm all like, "Hey, you just got into the conversation, so mind your own business." Yet later on, he says, "Oh, I hate Fluffy because he wouldn't stop nonstop talking." And I'm like, "Jeremy, mind your own business." And the art teacher said that, you know what, hey, let's talk about this. And then he says that, you see, you're on a small boat, and yet there's water in your boat. So what do? You pour the water out of your boat. You get the bucket and pour the water out of your boat. I'm like, okay, yeah. And Butter and Fluffy also hear this as well, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. So what happened next is that he tells Butter that, listen, Butter, you are butting in. You are like getting in and not minding your own business with some people. And he's like, yes. And I also mentioned he's been doing this for like goddamn many single times when I'm not talking to him. And the teacher tells me to like, hey, mind your own business. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. After that, Jeremy gets scolded by one of the. Let's just call her. No, let's just call her. What? Yeah, let's just call my teacher. My 6th period teacher. I'm gonna just call her. I'm gonna just call her Edna because her freaking looks look like Edna from The Incredibles. So, anyways, as I was saying, Edna, like, in fact, well, my teacher, she in fact scolds Jeremy for getting into my conversation with Fluffy. So after that, what happened was that he gets upset about this. Later on, I'm minding my own business, and then later on, I just asked Fernando, "Hey, Fernando, have you like seen these type of like weird bullcrap things?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we have one right here." And I'm like, "Yeah, but we're not going to talk about him right now." And Jeremy starts getting in the situation where we're not like talking about. Sorry, Butter was like talking about this as well, mentioning about this. So later on, another argument comes, and then I just said to him, Jeremy, what Matsumoto said, you're doing it right now. You're pouring the water in your boat in someone else's boat. And Mr. Matsumoto, shoot, well, no, yeah, let's just call him that because let's just call him Moto from, let's just call him Moto because the name is right than that. So Moto, he in fact, like, he like freaking like said like, hey, that's Jeremy, you're doing that. You're putting the water in your boat in someone else's boat. And another argument comes, and later on, what happened next is that he tries to make an excuse, and I say this, that's a terrible excuse, to see if he likes it as well. And yeah, he didn't like it. So Butter kept like, saying these things that weren't like happy towards Edna, Moto, and Fluffy. So later on, I'm like messing around with my toys in art class because it was break time for some reason. So it was break time. I was measuring my toys, and yeah, for the record, I was getting upset with my toys because of their inches. So, anyways, I mentioned like, how the hell is this thing like 12 inches with the Spinosaurus, but yet it doesn't look like it? And freaking Butter butts in one of my situations and says, "Well, why did you get the toy?" And I just tell him, "Hey, Jeremy, mind your own business. You're butting it. You're freaking putting your water in my boat." After he hears that, he just shuts up. And after that, I like, like I asked Doc, like I see my teacher, Edna. She was like dozing off, and I said, "Hey, why are you freaking like dozing off? Yet the students can't doze off." And she jokingly says, "Oh, I grabbed my phone. Oh, I was looking for my phone, but her phone was on the table. And she grabs it." And I said, "Bull crap, bull crap, bull crap." And she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know, sorry." And Butter gets in the situation. He gets in the situation, and I tell him, "Quit trying to put your water in my boat." And frickin' Edna says, "Yeah, Butter, you're putting your water in his boat." And he gets upset, and he starts fussing around because of this. And I said, "You know what? I feel glad I'm not friends with him anymore." And he gets upset about that as well. So straight up, what happened was that after that, I go back to homeroom. I tell my teacher, and I'm not gonna expose my homeroom teacher's name, so I'm gonna just call her. I'm gonna just call her. I don't know. I'm gonna just call her Miss. No, I really don't know exactly. So I'm looking around my room to see what I could call my teacher. Excuse me. Let's just call her. Well, she is nice and doesn't like get upset about anything. She does get upset, but doesn't like shout or anything. So, anyways, let's just call her Moth. So I tell my teacher Moth saying like, "Hey, Jeremy was like butting in a situation where he wasn't supposed to be involved, and yet he tried to get himself involved. An argument started. He starts putting his water in someone else's boat. He puts it in my boat, puts it in Fluffy's boat, and he doesn't mind his own business. And after that, she talks to him and says that, oh, making excuses and everything, but yet still he's the one doing all this stuff. So later on, seeing this stuff, I'm all like feeling glad and everything. Like, bruh, he's not minding his own business. He's always constantly trying to get into freaking, situations where he's not supposed to be in. God, my nose is goddamn stuffy. But yeah, but that's a situation when I have with Butter. I do sort of have that situation with Fluffy and not with Edna. Or hell, even with, Moth, because she's like, trying to ease out the situation, not ease out, or like, trying to handle the situation. My stuffy nose is bothering the hell out of me. But yeah, I'm not friends with Butter, even though he's in the classroom with me, with Fluffy. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a problem with like, with like, yeah, this is also coming a problem with Jeddah. Which wait, I don't know if this is possible. If you like click on another tab. Bruh, the freaking screen. Oh, it does freeze. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I have major problems with people that are just not shutting up. But yeah, moral of this, like, saying and stuff like that. Mind your own business and don't get involved, god damn it. Anyways, I'm on YouTube right now just checking up on something because I just making sure no fucked up shit is happening. Nothing going on here. What about on my channel? Let's see my channel. Not much. What about the user just trying to say that I've been saying something bad, even though she just said it? And not much. So yeah. Anyways, back into this gaming. Sunfish. Bloop. Sunfish. Breakfast time. Breakfast time. Bloop. Oh no, sunfish. By the way, the bloop is becoming like a new is I don't know why, but it's like the bloop of shit like that is like happening again, and I'm all like seeing this. I'm like, holy shit. Anyways, once it hits my birthday on Wednesday, there is going to be a live stream happening because one is going to be like a tour review, two is going to be like most likely it's just going to be a tour review. Most likely it's going to be a tour review. But yeah, there's nothing much a lot to say about stuff, but yeah, there's nothing much a lot about to say. Breakfast time. Wait a minute. Are you even real? Are you? Not gonna lie. I remembered when I was like young, I heard of a weird monster, but like it's after the bloop, called like some type of like sea creature called Trunko the Blob. And this guy looked really confusing, and they said that this guy was beached on water because this beast had a weird fight, like weird battle with two orcas that ended for 2 hours, but the orcas succeeded. So he just beached himself. But yeah, I was kind of confused about that. Maybe you drink maybe you drink warm water and you have a stuffy nose though. I kind of don't know what you said right there, Mel, or if you, wait, Mel, are you still on the live stream or no? Don't reply if you're on the live stream, or if you're on the live stream, reply. Why does that sound like an insult? What I just said? I'm sorry. Okay, Harry the helicopter guy. Ooh, this is legit a hobo fight, and I just won. Hey, now I'm gonna go back just to like I'm gonna just click play because play they have their weird like I don't want to say over reliance, but has some of their stuff that is Jet Boy. Ace to press start and fly. Oh shoot. Oh, you can punch. Okay. Press space to start, up to forward, down, backward, shift, left fist, control, right fist. Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh. This is fun. Oh shit. No! Yay! Why do I feel like Jet Boy looks on top of ripoff of Robot Boy from I think like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I really don't know. Anyways, yeah. Ooh, parkour, baby. Hardcore. Mayor West. Shit. What type of roller coaster is this thing? I want to get off. Well, actually, I'm controlling this, so you can't get off unless you press Z. And I just died. Breakfast time. Wait a minute. Are you even real? Are you? God. Anyways, I don't know if this is possible. Yeah, nobody even watching the stream except for me because I had to see the comments betterly. Make it, yeah. And I was close at the. Oh. What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, glass. I could break that. Oh. What the the hell is even going on? Oh, Oh, Do you love me? No. I can't control. You know, let's go over Larry because Larry is more bulky. Breakfast time. This is kind of cool though. Yeah, his sparks won't stop. There we go. Glass broken. This game is so laggy. Look, I make a triangle out of glass. No joking. Happy Wheels the glass can kill if it's thin enough. No joke. I was pretty upset when I played some glass games from Happy Wheels or glass levels, I think. God, I hate this. Let me out. No, I do not love you. Yes, no. Come on. Ooh. Do I have to go left? Where's the victory? Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck! You know what? Screw it. We're going with someone else, and that is Segway Steve. Don't ask why, because I was used to watching Jacksepticeye. Hello. You. 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 You know what? I'm gonna just switch to a different game. No, what is it? Frizz. There we go. Oh shoot! Now I ain't sharing anymore. Shoot. Share screen. Share. There we go. Breakfast time. Wait a minute. Are you even real? Are you? Boy, caught on 4K. Let's play Slosh. One thing, I gotta protect this side as well, because one thing for sure is a fact. Yeah, this thing does spill once it hits somewhere. Victory. Okay, now I just gotta be smart. Breakfast time. But having a sore throat is really like a pain in the ass. I don't know who created the fucking sad cat meme or something like that. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna end the stream. See you guys. Bye.